Hey, we're back with another MLB preview for you. This time we're taking on the Cincinnati Reds, taking on the New York Mets on Saturday afternoon at 4:10 p.m. on a game that's actually being aired on Major League Baseball Network. This is a game that sees the Reds coming into Saturday's game prior to play on Friday with a 50-47 record overall and 22-25 on the road. The Mets are 55-42 overall and 33-14 at home. Now, the pitching duo features Nick Martinez, who is 7-9 with a 4.78 ERA, facing Clay Holmes, and Holmes is 8-4 with a 3.31 ERA. Definitely giving the Mets the tip of the hand and the pitching department. Now, the hitting department, it does favor the Mets as well if you consider multiple factors. The Mets lead in home runs with 124 home runs to the Reds' 103 home runs. The average of tips towards the Reds with a 2.46 average versus the Mets with a 2.44 average. Now, the run production has seen the Reds score 441 runs, but the Mets are not far off with 426 runs scored. The overall OBP tips in favor of the Mets as well with a 3.23 versus a 3.17 from the Reds. However, when it comes to the overall pitching, the Mets are the better team with a 3.56 ERA compared to the Reds' 3.91 ERA. Also, the Mets do hold a distinct advantage in the number of batters struck out on the season, with 827 batters struck out versus the Reds, who only have 783 batters struck out. The Mets do surrender more walks at 348 versus the Reds with 302 walks on the season. The whip does see the Reds in front with that with a 1.24 versus a 1.30 from the Mets. However, the opponent's batting average is pretty much the exact same, with the Mets giving up a .238 and the Reds giving up a .236. With all those factors weighed out, plus the fact that the Mets are playing at home with only 14 losses at home, we're definitely going to back the Mets in this game. The Mets look like they're the better team overall. They're putting a better starter on the mound. And with the better starter combined with the equal hitting for the most part, the game should tip in favor of the Mets. And the home field advantage definitely will not hurt the Mets, who are very difficult to beat when they're playing at Citi Field this year. Anyways, have a great day and enjoy, and let's get some winners going.